Hello, good evening, this is Diecast Looney. I hope you're all doing well. And as I said in the title, we're going to be taking a look at a few more vintage pieces from Matchbox. Actual fact, I got these at the same time as I got the other ones that I showed in the Vintage Matchbox Mondays episode. But I thought I'd keep a couple back and spread them out through the week. And that's exactly what I'm doing. We're going to take a look at the pieces that I didn't show. So anyway, with that, this piece is going to be looked at a little bit later. I'm going to do a comparison between the two, so we'll take a look at that in a minute. So anyway, the first piece that we're going to take a look at is this really cool MB60 Toyota Supra. So pretty cool. So let's get straight into it. And as I said before, some of these have been opened, some of them haven't. This one doesn't want to come out. And there it is. So pretty cool, and again in lovely condition. And you've got the Toyota Racing on the front, and I believe this is based on the Mark 1 Supra, but really very cool. And it's got a little opening feature back here, so it's opening tailgate excuse me, hatchback, and the lights are part of the interior, which is a nice little touch. And it looks like it has amber glass. And I was looking at these earlier, and most of these come with either amber and some come with clear glass, but this is the amber glass variation. And a little look underneath. Toyota Supra. Trying to find a copyright. Can't see one at the minute. There we go. 19. Can't see it. 82. So that's pretty cool. I don't think this is... Oh, yep, it's got suspension. It's got its usual awesome Matchbox suspension. And I think it says Supra there as well on the back. So that's the first piece. Then the second piece hasn't been opened. And this is a piece that I've been after for a while, actually. And it is the MB6 Mercedes Tourer. So let's get straight into it and open it up if I can. And the box wants to collapse. And there it is. So a little bit of box dust on it, because it's been obviously in the box for a long time. Has got the white interior. And I can't remember, I think I had a yellow one of these when I was younger. But this is in a, what looks like, I'm not quite sure, I think it's like a burgundy, like a purpley, I'm not sure if it's purple or burgundy, to be honest. I'm going to have a little look off camera in it. Yeah, it's burgundy. But yeah, very nice. And it's got on the bottom, let's have a little look. So it is Matchbox Superfast, number 8. Mercedes, and this one's a Lesney Products. It says 1973 copyright, made in England. So that is pretty cool. So this must be the turnover from when Universal Toys took over from Matchbox. But awesome piece, no suspension, does roll. So yeah, so pretty happy with that. That's piece number 2. And then piece number 3 is MB3 Porsche Turbo. And let's just put the camera down a little bit. There we go. So, Porsche Turbo, I think this is it's based on the 1980 Porsche 911 Turbo. I think the first casting of this came out, and I've forgotten, let's have a little look underneath it. It should say 1976, I believe it says something. But, or was that 8? Might be 78. But I have somewhere, and I have looked for it, I have the brown version, which I think was the first variation of this. And that's the only other one of these I have. So it was nice to see this in the white, number 14, and Boss written on the top. Obviously has opening doors, and it has a light brown interior with the amber windows. Nice little snap there. Now these didn't have suspension, but it is a nice roller. But let's see how well it fares up against its modern Superfast equivalent. So, and this is a particular favourite of mine, and I have shown it before, but obviously this is the newer up-to-date Superfast version, but you can still see where it comes from if my light works better. So the newer version is obviously a lot lighter, because on the older version it is a metal base, and obviously on the newer Matchboxes now, or these Superfast versions, they're doing them with plastic bases. And obviously this has what they call that, they're not real riders, they call them true grip, hence for the grip, but it's still very nicely done. The doors have the same, almost as good a snap to the doors, but it does have the same interior, virtually identical, and the rear hydrofoil or spoiler is plastic, but it looks good. But like I said, I'm not knocking this. I do really like this version. It's one of my favourites newer Matchboxes, and it's definitely got the feel of the old one. It's nice to see it with the tampos on the back and on the front, but it is definitely not as light. It's definitely a lot lighter. And just trying to, pretty much the same. They are, so you can see where it's come from. You can see that it has come from the original casting. But if you look at the roof on this one, it looks reasonably in proportion. But this one's got a quite a large hump to it, which is quite unusual. So I don't think these have come from the same casting. I think obviously it's a retool. They've had to rejig it to do different bits to it, but I think it's a completely different casting. If you look at the rear windows as well, that rear window is quite flat across the back, and this one's slightly bowed. So this is a complete retool. But like I said, the modern example is very nice, but you can't beat the originals. But and definitely a lot weightier. But anyway, with that is tonight's video. Not too long. Let's get a little bit of a zoom out so we can get them all in. So something new, something old, or some old, some new. But anyway, with that, please like, share, subscribe, stay tuned for much more vintage pieces, wheel swaps, custom pieces, and challenge videos and all that good stuff to come. And with that, I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching.